Good afternoon, or even morning. My name's Mike Waite. I'm the CEO or Chief Alchemist of a little company called Agua DB. And we're based here at the RAU, and we've been part of Farm491 for about 6 years now. I'm stood in the middle of a field, and you can see some pretty scruffy potato ridges. In about a week you'll see some potatoes starting to stick their heads out. It's sort of part of why we're here. Our background is water treatment. Strange thing to do, but basically what we've been doing is looking at the problem of nitrate in drinking water. It's one of the biggest contaminant problems in the world, and we came to the conclusion about 5 or 6 years ago that the way people were removing nitrate from water was neither sustainable or affordable. Actually, the smart thing to do, the only smart thing to do, was to get it out the water and back on the farm. That's why we're stood in the middle of the field, because that's what we've done. We've taken an existing process that everybody knows, that's used, it's accepted as globally the best available technology, and we've made it a lot smarter. Instead of producing a waste, we produce nutrients, and those nutrients drive agriculture to use both water and fertilizer more efficiently. And that's why we're stood here. RAU are one of the partners in an Innovate UK future farming project we're leading, and part of their role is to this year grow some potatoes, which is why we're stood in this field. We'll be supplying the nutrients and comparing it against the traditional method of fertilising them, spreading fertiliser a couple of times a year. We've done some pop trials in year 1, and that showed some really encouraging results where we've pushed nitrogen use efficiencies up to 90%, got more yield, used less, all the things we need to do. And one of the key things about this is because we're recovering the nutrients, we're actually starting to introduce the circular economy to agriculture, and that's really important moving forward. We're down here at Farm491 because 6 years ago when we came here, we knew very little about agriculture, despite me being born in Lincolnshire and go back over 100 years, and my family ran a farm in the Fens. That all changed, and I suddenly realised that, having done water treatment and knowing a bit about that, to actually get what we do back onto the farm, I needed to learn a lot about agriculture. So being here is a really good place to be. I can phone a friend. Fortunately, she's the professor of agronomy here at the university. That's very handy. So I come out with some daft ideas and she will tell me. So it's a great working relationship. It's a fun place to be, and you can't really beat standing in the middle of the field rather than sitting in an office.